Alonzo, I went back and actually looked at the box score last time you played Oregon. You had 0 points.
Yeah.
How much are you looking forward to this one?
I'm looking forward to it a lot, actually. You know, I feel like I have something to prove, but I always feel like I have something to prove. I'm in a totally different mind space than I was when I first played them, so I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm pumped up, so yeah, really looking forward to it.
Give us a sense for just the general vibe, mood on campus with a big game like this scheduled Thursday night.
Everybody on the team's excited. Everybody's ready to go. We're just trying to stay level-headed, not trying to be too excited, just trying to stay right there in the middle, just trying to all stay focused and remember how we got here and how we got to where we're at now and just keep the same mindset, not waver away from that.
How does it actually feel on the court? So when things are working like they have been in recent games versus, I'm sure, the frustration of what it sometimes was like earlier in the season?
It feels great because we all having fun. We all doing something that we love to do, which is play basketball, but it's always fun when you're winning and coach is in a good mood, everybody's in a good mood. It's just good vibes all around, and when coach is happy, everybody's happy. So it's pretty exciting.
You seem to be a lot more efficient in traffic. Have you gotten more comfortable at just those tight spots and throwing up some contested shots?
I always been pretty good at that. It's just at the beginning of the year I was struggling a lot, getting my shot blocked and stuff. But I adjusted, you know, and it's tough because I had to adjust to it. I didn't know it was going to be that hard, and I had to adjust to it myself. So I just adjusted some things and how I was laying the ball up and just being in the weight room, even though it might not look like it, but I was in the weight room a lot with Marsh, and he was just telling me that I got to keep that up and keep that going. So that's what I've been doing a lot lately.
What kind of adjustments did you make?
I'm sorry.
What kind of adjustments did you make?
Just me not falling to the ground, because I noticed the ref doesn't call just because you fall, that means it's a foul and stuff. So I just try to stay solid and just go up strong, and hopefully they notice that it's a foul or not. So, and they have been lately, so that's what I just been doing.
You've never been a guy to come off the bench, I mean, especially in your junior college career. Now you're coming off the bench, and it seems to be working. So what is the mentality different in that role? Absolutely.
Like I said before, I just come off the bench, and me being on the bench at the beginning of the game, I just get to see what the opponents are doing and some of their weaknesses and strengths. So I feel like I use it to my advantage, and I use it as a plus, and I really don't take it necessarily me coming off the bench, because Coach, he knows what I'm capable of doing, and he believes in me a lot like a starter. So I just take it in, and I'm just absorbing everything and looking at what I could do on the floor and the things that I can do on defense as well. So
when you have a stretch of games like you have right now, you like really try to figure out what makes it, you playing well right now, or it's almost those things like you don't like look for an explanation, just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, I just do the same thing. It's all about routine. I just keep the same routine I've been doing, and I just stay consistent with that, and that's the main thing that I feel like that's important. If you keep the same routine and not switch it up and do something different, then you should be fine. And nobody's perfect, so I feel like I might have a bad game here and there, but I'm gonna always keep that same routine and not waver from that.
Bobby said sometimes it's hard for him to know who to give the ball to between you and Remy. You guys are both feeling it out there. What's it been like just vibing with Remy and you guys both kind of being on at the same time?
It's fun. It's fun, man. That's my dog. You know, we worked hard in practice today. He got me in practice today. He had a good practice. I had an okay practice, but it's fun, man, because we compete against each other out there in practice, and then we get to go out and play with each other and bond, and it's fun because Coach know he can go to either one of us to get a bucket or create for one of our teammates, and it's a big thing when you got a group of guys that believe in you, like they believe in me and Remy, and they believe in us, and they trust us to make the right decision. It's a lot of pressure, but it's also a good thing too. So.
You guys are similar guards. How long did it take you two to kind of learn how to play off each other?
I could say it took some time, but it took some time to adjust, because I've never played with a good player like him before, besides Jason Tatum, and and it's hard to adjust, but we've done it pretty well, and I know he's adjusted to me, and we just know when to take shots and when we see when each other's rolling, and we give each other the ball whenever the next person is rolling more than the other person.
Is there one point that you felt this team really, the turner, I don't know if it would have been the comeback against Arizona that kind of sparked this run and kind of sparked what looks like a new confidence you guys have in each other and yourselves?
To be honest, it just came. I always had a talk with some of the managers, and we always used to talk like the things that we need to do, and it came pretty fast. Like, we haven't had a conversation about the things we need to do in a long time, so it came pretty fast. Like, we just been rolling. It's just been fun. So we really haven't noticed that. So it's just been fun, and everything's just been clicking. So yeah, it's been fun.
On this exact day, 2 months ago, the program really was probably at the lowest point with that 40-point loss to St. Mary's. But I know you had a great game, but a low point for the team. Does it kind of blow your mind to see how quickly you've come, or how long you've come in such a short period of time, just 2 months ago?
To be honest, it actually doesn't, because I knew we were capable of doing this. Like, the way we practice and the way that we approach the game, I knew that we had it, and we had potential to win, but it just wasn't transferring into the game yet. And that's something that we were struggling doing. So I knew that we were capable of doing it. It was just a matter of time, and now it's that time, and it's coming around at the perfect time.
Over the course of the win streak, there have been nights where the team has managed to win while shooting really well, like the UCLA game. There have been nights where the team has managed to win when not shooting the best, especially from beyond the arc, like in the UFC games. How do you feel the team has done to sort of adjust when you're not having these great shooting nights, but still find ways to pull off the win?
It's all about just playing hard. That's how we win most of our games, by just playing hard and competing. Even when we're not making shots, we're competing on defense and we're getting stops. And we might not be making shots, but Romello might be going, or it's little things like that. And us playing hard always over defeats us not making shots.
So what do you think of getting a shout out from Bradley Beal during the Stanford game? I'm not sure if you saw it.
Yeah, me and Brad, we stay in communication here and there, so that's somebody that I know very well, and that I gained a relationship by playing with the St. Louis Eagles. So yeah, it felt good, but I know him personally, so it was just like he knows what I'm capable of doing. So it was just like I was appreciative of that.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.